Well, hey everyone, welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. We are in the middle of the first week. We're at the end of the first week of the Wilderness release schedule for Metazoo's newest set. We're going to take a look at the market, look at the box prices, and look at the singles and see, is it worth it to open up a box? Hey, if you're looking for all this stuff as a collection tracker, if you're looking to see if you have a full collection of Wilderness and you want to see the value of that collection as I do these videos, you can head on over to patreon.com/KitchenTableTCG. It's a great way to track the value of your collection, also get access to a Discord server where people really enjoy the same things that you do. We have great conversations, and this does have all the sets in it. So patreon.com/KitchenTableTCG. All right, without further ado, let's hop into Wilderness. Booster boxes, of course, on release day, we were tanking. It was going down to, it was hitting like $93, something like that. And the volume sold of this product was absolutely insane. I am not sure I've seen a volume sold quite like Metazoo Wilderness was. Let's take a look at the whole history. Back on release day, kind of like the day before release, it was sitting at $100. Then release day, it dropped down even to, I think I saw like the low was sitting at like $93 or even $90. A bunch of them sold. And then the volume just skyrocketed. Look at this volume on the 31st. Look at how many boxes at that $95, $100 price point sold on the 31st. I have never seen a volume up to 100. Never seen a volume of boxes sold like this. The market just speaks for itself. I mean, it's crazy. This is still the 31st. Look at that. Look at that. All the way up to 100. And then from there, it was just the volume continued, but there wasn't enough boxes on the market. So now we hit even $120 on April Fool's Day. 20 boxes bought on April 1st at 120, all the way up. It kind of has evened out to about 115, even upwards of 120 here. But that being said, the volume is still crazy. The volume is still pretty active, and we're still seeing not a ton of boxes on the market. You only have 2, 7, 10, roughly 30 boxes on the market, and then boxes are $130. So interesting to see that. That being said, you also still have a lot of stores who aren't selling on TCG Player who still have some boxes available. I am one of those. I still have boxes available at $120. This is awesome. It gets to stay on the shelf. People who, this is better than the FOMO that was happening. This seems a lot more organic, and I really enjoy that. And I like having boxes kind of available for people after release. So good stuff. Anyway, we've got boxes sitting at 115. You've got spellbooks at 34, release decks at 20, water decks, theme decks, all those things sitting about 15, and then those blister packs, those kind of shot up a little bit as people thought that was where you could only pull the secret rare from for a while. But now that we know that the secret rare can be pulled from everything, I think a lot of that interaction has spread out. Looking at your auras, not real value here at 5 cents. We're going to take a look now and see if we can get the EV in that $115 boxes. Your average price here of your Terras is super interesting to me. And I think if these special Terras end up seeing some significant play, I think you'll actually see a significant amount of value in the Terra slot, which is really interesting. Right now, though, even like the regular Terras are selling for some money. The volume of these is not massive, but it is important to know that if you're calculating out your EV, you could use some of these at 87 cents. At the end of this video, we will both include them and not include them and give you a value based on those that data. Non-foil bronze, same thing. It's some value here, sitting at 24 cents. Non-foil silver, again, some value, not really though, sitting at 52 cents. Non-hollow gold, super interesting to see this. There are like seafood barbecue has really been selling pretty regularly. I had opened up quite a few boxes and I'm sold out of seafood. I think I have one seafood barbecue non-foil left on TCG Player. So a lot of interaction on the non-foils in my opinion, particularly like seafood barbecue. A few of the other ones too though, like where is it? There's another one. Rose Robinson, I don't think it was. Yeah, like Snollygoster. I don't know why that one has been selling too. I don't understand. I understand seafood barbecue because it's like fixing the meta. Turbocharge is another one I think will actually have some value longer term too, as it is a pretty usable card. Starlight Bloom, another one. A lot of these kind of the petrified wood, the resource manager ones that are being utilized, you will have some value in those. Right now that average is at $1. It'll be interesting to see if that can hold up. Reverse hollow bronze at an average of $1.40. Very important to look at the unicorn here at $5. Of course, a lot of us thought the unicorn was going to be the Chase golden full foil in this set, and then Mike pulled a fast one on us, and it's a reverse hollow bronze. But it looks like the market is still valuing this pretty high, which is super interesting. And adding to the EV here quite a bit, sitting at $5. Lizard People at $2. Other than that, everything else is about $1. Not a whole lot to talk about. Be really interesting to see what that unicorn does long term. Looking at your reverse hollow silvers, Skunk Ape, I don't understand why you are expensive, but sitting at $3.50. Ozark Howler at $2.50, and Jeanette and Rosetta at $2.25. Average price sitting at $1.44. Unless there's some sort of usability of these cards, it'll be interesting to see if this can hold those price points that are higher than this average. Which would then, of course, bring down the average. This could just be like the set just released and people are finishing their sets. These are also, though, a little difficult to pull. You don't, it's weird. Like, you don't pull the reverse hollow golds and silvers as much because there's so few of them. It's super interesting. All right. Reverse hollow silvers and bronze. All right, let's go to reverse hollow golds. You've got some interaction here with the, again, those resource management cards and the sigils. Those are sitting at an average of like $1.75, and then the resource ones sitting at like $3.30, $3.50, $1.50, $2. Your Cumberland Dragon and Iowa Dragon seem to be the chases on the reverse hollow slot, which is what we kind of saw with Mothman and Wendigo from Nightfall. I'm guessing based on these that's going to be the reverse hollow pulls that you want to see is Cumberland Dragon and that Iowa Dragon. That being said, the other values sitting at an average of $2.05. I would say that you'll probably start seeing the rest of them average out that way. And then again, Cumberland Dragon and Iowa Dragon being the cards that you want to pull or you want to have. But anyway, sitting at $2.55. And now here we go. The full hollow golds. This is where things get interesting, obviously, for the value. Average price sitting at $7.82. Prism Aura is something I definitely want to chat about real quick. Prism Aura is a card that started out low at $30 and has now worked its way up to that $60 price point. And this is very rare for TCGs. This quickly to see a card go up that way, but see how few listings there are of this card as well. This is going to be an interesting thing to watch. I pulled one of these in a booster box opening for a patron, which was pretty cool. It's going to be really interesting to watch this one as it just performed differently. Even like Dragon of Encanto Falls, which is one of the more expensive full hollows now, started high, ended low. Cumberland Dragon started high, ended low. Iowa Dragon, they don't have the price history here for yet, but a lot of these are starting high and ending low. And meanwhile, you have the Prism Aura, which is starting low and going high, which is really cool to see. Interesting to see that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, then, other than that, your most expensive card right now is Dragon of Encanto Falls at $22. After that, you've got the Snipe at $18.50. Did not anticipate that one. Did not call that. Awful at $16. Bigfoot at $15. Mischief, I can't say that, at $16. Stone Man at $10. So you've got some interaction here. It'd be super interesting to see where these all shake out. Right now, it seems that Dragon of Encanto Falls is the chase card of the set. That's what it seems like. It'll be really interesting to see how that shakes out and how that moves from here. But that's what it seems to be right now. Looking at your average price there at $7.80. So now we get into this EV calculation. This is what I'm calculating out for the EV. This is the official pull rate that was given to the Metazoo products earlier. I know that some boxes are 33 full hollows. I know that some boxes are 33 reverse hollows. I've had that experience. There is true random in there, but this is the kind of estimated true random numbers that they are giving. So that being said, you've got some gold adding in there. So basically your box EV, if you include every single card, which you should not do, is sitting at $294. This includes all the bronze, all the silver. If you take out all the non-foil cards, including the non-foil golds, if you take out all the non-foil cards, you're sitting at $135. which is pretty good, right? You get a box for $115. You can open up $135 worth of cards. You can go for that secret rare, which we didn't even talk about. The secret rare, I'm putting Green Man at 10,000. I know somebody who has one who got offered. I'm not going to disclose what he's been offered, but I would say that the price right now is around 10,000. I'm not going to disclose what he was offered, just out of respect for that card. But that being said, you can open up boxes and chase those secrets without like losing money currently at the current market prices. Now, we don't know what's going to happen next week and whatever, but at the current market prices, you're not losing money, which is great. But then if you add the non-foils, with this is just the non-foil rare. See this is just the non-foil rare. If you add the non-foil, all of a sudden you're at $170, which is crazy. And I know you can't sell all those non-hollows or non-hollow rares, but like, again, I put these on TCG Player to stress test this for these videos, and the cards do sell. Like, they do move. They move slowly. They don't all move, but there is some value in those non-foil golds. So your value, your EV is really more like 155, I would say right now, which is super interesting, super good. And awesome that you can get product at 115, 120, open up the product, have a good time, have a chance at chasing those cards, and then have value in your cards as well. So seems like a great release, seems like a great set right now. Be really interesting to complete these sets and see what you think. Let me know what you think is going to be the chase in the comment section. That's not the full hollow or whatever. I did not have a price point for the golden ticket. When we know what it does, I'll throw it in here below Green Man. But hope you have yourself a fantastic day. Remember to be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video.